Game 3, Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Indiana Pacers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Cavaliers. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
This series already at 2-0. A lot to play for tonight. This is the Eastern Conference Semifinals. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. You take a look at the Cavaliers, and a catastrophe unfolding in this series. They couldn't win either game at home, giving those other guys all the momentum and all the confidence they need.
And it's also possible these guys came in a little overconfident. You let your guard down for a second in this league, and you're right to get burned.
And here's Indiana now, after the basket by Cleveland. Siakam outside. Oh, sweet move. The shot no good. Good D by Mobley. And here are the Cavaliers now. We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
And I wanted to know, how do you slow a guy down like Jarrett Allen? Coach said we have to hassle him as much as possible on both ends of the floor. We really want to limit him, not just his points, but more importantly, his rebounds. So keeping Allen off the glass is a primary focus.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Siakam. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
He's shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Hunter against Siakam. Outside Mitchell. Touch off the glass. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Here's Nembhard. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Allen with a screen on Halliburton to the middle. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Nembhard outside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Halliburton against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Mitchell with the ball. Allen a screen. Let's go with a 3. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Back to Nesmith. Siakam against Mobley. Siakam in the post. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hunter passes to Garland. Siakam against Mobley. Pass to Allen. Now here's Garland. Over Halliburton. with the basket on the assist from Allen.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Turner passes to Nembhard. Now Siakam. No luck on that one. Good D by Mobley. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Hunter. Neesmith covering from deep. Mitchell. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Up top, Neesmith. Shoots over Allen. Indiana again missing. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cleveland on top. They lead by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Pacers trail by 5. On the court right now for Cleveland. Strus at small forward with Mobley next to him. Isaac Okoro is out there with Ty Jerome. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Cleveland leading by 5. Here's Jerome. Pass to Strus. To the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. Strus touched it last. And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And here's Indiana now. And here's Halliburton. No points so far. Here's Halliburton on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Here's Jerome. We're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. Shot misses. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton looking for an opening. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
Yeah, nice effort from Halliburton, working to get that point-blank shot.
Here's Jerome. Over McConnell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Indiana on offense. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Halliburton outside. Toppin outside. From deep. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Okoro outside. Here's the floater. The rebound by Jackson. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Mobley outside. Back to Jerome. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Jerome's got his first bucket in this one. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen.
Big group substitution here for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Neesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for Tyrese Halliburton. Minute 32 left in the first half. Siakam in the post. Hunter covering. Turner passes to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen. Takes the 3. And Indiana misses again. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland for 3. Sinks it from distance. Garland's got 5 now.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
Here's McConnell. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Hunter. Here's Strus. Three-pointer. The rebound by Turner.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
McConnell outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Turner passes to Nembhard. McConnell outside. Another shot. And that one's good. McConnell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And here's Hunter from the arc. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Cavaliers on top. They're up by 2. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Welcome all. Game 3, and it's a real halftime cliffhanger for the Indiana Pacers.
Shooting below 35% unacceptable. Makes the game closer than it needs to be. But also, credit the defense they were facing.
Yeah, staying connected to shooters, trying to contest everything. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, a dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-zip at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead, Ernie.
Yeah, I like the chances. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotions.
And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Garland for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Garland's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
Turner, a screen on Mitchell. And here's Halliburton, guarded by Garland. Halliburton, the pass to Turner, and it's out of bounds to Indiana. Clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. Cashes in the 12-footer. Halliburton's got 6.
And this is how dangerous Halliburton can be from the mid-range. You gotta guard him closely.
Outside Hunter. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Not the best pick I've seen, but like, hey, he got the job done, and that's all that matters.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Once again, give it up for your Grace Mates team.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Halliburton outside. Oh, Halliburton not backing down.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Mobley outside. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Nembhard outside. Back to Siakam. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep, Mitchell. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
1:49 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Now Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. From the stripe. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Halliburton's got 6 in the quarter.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought. Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Halliburton. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Allen. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 4. To the paint. The fader. It's rebounded by Indiana. Outside Neesmith. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Neesmith. Siakam for 3. Hits the trifecta.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Cleveland has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Garland against Halliburton. And here's Mitchell. Mobley with it. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Cleveland on top, up by 1. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, keep working on defense. Do an unbelievable job. And down here, 1 shot and then out. Everybody get to the board. It's all about this end. All about this end. Let's dig back in. Let's go.
And some encouraging words from Rick Carlisle. He wants them to keep up that defensive effort.
Yeah, getting stops, rebounding the basketball. That's their mission right now.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Ty Jerome is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Tyson in at the 5, down low. First free throw is good.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Now here's Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. And he lobs it up to the... What a jam! Incredible thunder finish!
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow! The Cavaliers shooting around 41%. Here's Garland. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Just tenacious play there by Garland against the defense, making sure that he can still get his shot off.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Now here's Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Siakam right side. To tie it up. Hunter with the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Halliburton against Garland. With some arc. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Garland against Halliburton. Garland, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Neesmith on the wing. Hunter covering. The baseline J. The rebound by Garland.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
To the inside. And finished off by Hunter.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Unloads. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Hunter. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Siakam in the post. Mobley's on him. And there it is for him.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Siakam against Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Halliburton against Garland. From 7 feet away. Siakam, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
Pascal Siakam, first personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Mobley deciding where to go with it. Halliburton comes to help. Outside Garland. Back to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Hey, puts up a 3. Gets rebounded by Indiana. Indiana calls timeout. They're behind by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
That they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Turner for 3. Mobley grabs the board, and that's an intentional foul.
Pascal Siakam, second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley, 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. Halliburton with the ball. From deep three-point land. Misses the shot. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Things were looking scary for them coming into tonight. But with this win, they're right back in it.
They showed a lot of character and a lot of heart. Many experts had written them off, but now we've got a series.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.